On July 5, 2008, the Heart Touch tour of the Supreme Master Ching Hai Eden on Earth Arts Gallery exhibition opened at Yinga in Taipei County. Organized by the Love Ocean Creative International Company, the exhibit continues until July 31st at the Shin Tai Yan Arts Workshop Center in Taipei, Formosa, or Taiwan. The gallery's debut featured photographs taken by Supreme Master Ching Hai during the making of her #1 international best-selling book, The Noble Wilds. Supreme Master Ching Hai had graciously accepted the invitation as the guest of honor to join the inaugural tea party via live video conference, which opened with a heartwarming puppet show about saving our planet, based on the characters from Supreme Master Ching Hai's other #1 international best-selling book, The Birds in My Life. During the live video conference, Supreme Master Ching Hai answered questions from the guests, noted professionals, and leaders of their fields who had been moved and inspired by her books. A world-renowned humanitarian and spiritual teacher, Supreme Master Ching Hai has dedicated herself to the future of the planet and its inhabitants. Throughout the years, she has encouraged a balanced life in harmony with nature, which includes a vegetarian, meaning animal-free diet. Her example of compassion for all beings has been shown through her active concern for their existence, for the preservation of their habitat, and for the greater environment. In her responses to panelists during the live video conference, Supreme Master Ching Hai brought forth new clarity to the dialogue, going to the root of climate change to reveal the one eternal message for humankind's survival, and that is love. Today, Supreme Master Television presents a rebroadcast of Part 2 of Heart Touch Tour of the Supreme Master Ching Hai Eden on Earth Arts Gallery exhibition, with guest of honor Supreme Master Ching Hai.
就是说我是一个从事这个报关的经营者。那在这个经过30多年来的观察哈，就是说，虽然国际海洋公约有很严格的规定这个废弃物的排放办法，但是呢，现在我们目前在海洋中航行的船舶呢，大部分都把它的厨余跟这清洁用品的废弃物呢，往这个大海里面排放，而且大量使用这个化学品的有毒的清洁剂，所以使我们这个海洋污染呢非常的严重。我想请问师父，是不是有什么方法来改善我们目前的这种情况？谢谢。
Thank you, Mr. Chen. Yeah, thank you also for being so kind and concerned. You see, these things are very sad. It happens a lot, and we still did not learn to be responsible and to feel for the environment and the helpless animals, which are our friends and helpers. Up to now, we have lost so many, not just marine lives, but land species. They disappear faster than we can imagine. They suffer a lot. They die, or they completely disappear because of our careless management of the world. We have dumped so much chemicals and poisonous stuff into river and oceans. Our enduring giving rivers and ocean have to take in daily so much, and they poison the marine life. And then we sit down, watch some headlines on TV or newspapers about repeated numbers of sea creatures who die, vanish, or washed up on the shore, and wondering for a few seconds, or maybe not, what happened to them. Then watch the next news as more of the audio coming onto the screen, and we just feel like it doesn't concern us, or that we are not responsible for their plight, for the death and disappearance of our precious co-inhabitants. But the fact is that we are responsible. So I suggest that stricter rules must be imposed to protect the sea, the water, which is our life. which is also our protectors in terms of balancing our ecosystem and sustain our planetary equilibrium and sustain our lives. Without water, what would we do? What would all the species on the planet do? We will all die. So it's not just imposing the rules, it is the strict applying of these rules that might be able to help our ocean and river to regain their pristine beauty and protectiveness. Again, this is up to the environmental experts to repair this damage by better work and application of preventive measures. Thank you, sir, for asking a very good question, and thank you for your love and concern for the environment and the animals.
Thank you, Master. Thank you for showing us how we can improve the situation.
You're welcome. I am as concerned as everybody is.
接下来我们要邀请的来宾是大同大学化学系教授陈家明博士。
Welcome, Professor Jiaming.
Welcome, thank you.
How are you?
Good. OK. 那个从刚刚今天的活动里面，我们大家听到说，有两个大的议题，一个就是说，整个能源的价格的高涨，还有一些全球软化的问题，所以很多人提出各种方案。那在世界上的先进国家，他们就倡导用生质能等来作为替代能源，但这样也引发了另外一个问题，就是说，因为很多的农地或者是原来的山林，为了要开发去改作能够适合做替代能源的生质作物，导致于说整个全球的粮食价格越来越高，那也使得很多的地方森林过度开发，以至于野生动物慢慢失去那个栖息地。那针对这样子的情况啊，不晓得在人类与动物之间，或者国与国之间的这种取舍要怎么做？宗教界是不是除了倡导吃素或者过着简单的生活之外，有没有其他的 solution、其他的方案可以来让大家做一些参考？谢谢。
Thank you for asking. Thank you for your concern. Good question. Good question. Yes. You see, Professor, this is another example of how we exploit the earth and vital resources with very little consideration for the consequences. But we still can correct that. If we all become vegetarian, then we will use very little fuel, as vegetable food can be grown everywhere easily and no need for long distance transportation and no need so much water to produce. To produce water, it costs also energy. To transport the meat and animals and taking care of them medically and every other means take a lot of energy. So if we do not have meat diet anymore, then we cut all that out. You see? The 90% of the world food that we feed livestock daily right now can be distributed to all world citizens without further damage to the environment. The massive land portions that used to raise animals for meat will be also available to plant crops for human food. The problem is not entirely biomass. The problem is buying meat. Not biomass, but buying meat. We have to stop the harmful effect of meat consumption. Then we will see a happy, sufficient, and satisfied world manifest in front of our eyes in a matter of weeks. So the solution is, first, to stop livestock industry and all related byproducts. Second, turn our genius attention to support and produce abundance of vegetarian food that pleases the eyes and satisfy the taste. We have them already. They are delicious, they are healthy, they look good, look appetizing. But we should and we must have more. For the growing demand of vegetarian population and for easier access everywhere for all to enjoy, then no one would ever remember animal eating habit. And if anyone does remember then, they would only wonder why we have not lived a vegetarian lifestyle much sooner. Especially this vegetarian diet saves the planet and all lives on Earth. Thank you, Professor, for your good question.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
接下来我们要邀请的贵宾是晋达运通股份有限公司吴家言总经理。
Welcome, Mr. Wu Jiayan.
Thank you。师傅你好啊，今天
你好。
今天很开心，很高兴能够在视讯看到你啊。我的问题是，现在是夏季时间哈，昼长夜短。那也就是说，现在我们清晨的时候，我们4点半，几乎天已经渐渐亮了。那我的想法就是说，我们能够有效的全面实施夏令时间。那也就是说，把我们现在目前的时间能够往前再拨快1个小时的话，大家把上班的时间及工作的作息，能够有效的利用日光，相信有效能够来有效的节约能源，也可以抑制日益高涨的那个油价，当然对我们环保有实质的帮助。是否现在欧美国家已经有在实施这个夏令时间哈？那我们是否能够要求我们现在的政府能够一起来实施呢？另外呢，那个现在目前夏天上班时间大家都在冷气房吹冷气那甚至穿了外套，实在有够浪费的这个能源。那为了节能减碳，建议大家能够将冷气温度调到室温27度左右，或者是开窗户，或者是用电风扇来吹凉。如此相信能够抑制地球暖化现象，且对生态环保有极大的注意。那请师父对这个问题能够给予指导，谢谢。
Right. Yes, sure, Mr. General Manager Wu Jiayan. Yeah, I'm so happy that everyone is really concerned about our planet right now, which is a good omen, yeah? Any action that could save energy and save the planet should be welcomed and implemented. Of course, we should ask or inform the government. They are in charge, yeah? So we have to inform them also, so that actions can be uniformly carried out as per rhythm of cooperative societies. But those things like open windows, turn off aircon or lower the aircon consumption, saving energy, recycling, etc., everyone can automatically do it daily. And even companies can lengthen their working hours or shorten their working hours accordingly, as long as it's convenient, yeah, lawful and helpful to their business. I can't see why not. The thing is that people must be more aware of our dire situation and that everyone's responsible action does help to minimize or stop global warming. So those who have power or can do should inform the public more intensively and more extensively. We've been working years over this issue and distribute millions of booklets and flyers concerning protection of our planet. But we and others are not in the position of power to decide what way the nation should go. So again, the government and the media must help. We are in very short of time now. We have a very, very urgent deadline for the planet to be saved. We should act fast. Go veg first and be green when technologically possible. Go veg first now. Be green when possible. That's all we have to do. Be veg, go green. Thank you, Mr. Wu Jiayan.
Thank you, Master. You have a good comments and instruction. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
好，那接下来我们要发问的是一位国小老师徐美荣小姐。
师父好，
你好，欢迎。
谢谢师父，师父您好漂亮。
Thank you, thank you.
首先呢，恭喜师父艺术影像展首航圆满成功，福尔摩沙能获得师父挑选成为首次摄影展的举办国家，真是我们的光荣。谢谢师父。那在这里有一个问题想要请教师父，就是目前地球的石油存量已经越来越少了。那我读了您的著作《了悟健康》一书，书中呢有一个章节提到有一个科学家特斯拉，他发现了一个宇宙的能量。那师父也提到说，这个宇宙的能量呢，能够使得汽车还有飞机运转，完全免费，不需要使用到石油。那也不会浪费世界的资源。那我想请问师父，为什么地球到现在我们还不能大量使用这种能量呢？谢谢师父。
You see, existing industry at that time wanted to continue to hold on financial power when Mr. Tesla was alive. I think they should reconsider what's good for everyone is also good for themselves. Financial gain at the cost of environment and health in the long run, not the correct way to conduct business. Perhaps people in power will rethink about Tesla's invention and make use of them for the good of all. But I just hope that we still have all of his invention concept and formula, because it could be that some of his inventive formulas have been lost with the time, as he was much harassed for his discovery. He and his family had to live almost as fugitive during his life on Earth. It happened often when something new people feel is threatened to challenge their old concept or financial gain or their controlling power, etc., etc. That's why his invention has not been welcomed at that time, and maybe still not welcome now yet. One of his invention formula has been made into a car right now, just one that I know. It's called Tesla Roadster. They made a car out of his concept, and that is one of good news already. And I hope we make use more of his inventions for the good of our planet and our health as well, yeah? It's a pity that when he was alive and his thinking was way ahead of his time, and also probably will not be very good news for some people who want to control the financial aspect of the world. So that's why our planet is in such a sorrowful shape right now. I hope people will wake up soon, because despite all this, we will still can halt the destructive climate change and buy some time for recovery and new technology. And the earth can recover herself when we give her chance and time, and not continue to exploit her ability of giving. Many of Tesla's formulas are still hidden from the public, as the ones who are in possession of them might have fear for their safety, or that the formulas might fall into the wrong hands. That's why we still stay where we are right now. Let's hope things will change soon. Thank you. Miss you.
Thank you, Master.
You're welcome.
接下来要发问的贵宾是景文科技大学教授翁启明先生。
Welcome, Mr. Wong.
我想问那个有关这个2012年那个很多一些预言的这个情形，就是很多预言讲是在2012年左右，地球将面临一次很大的转换。那如果说地球可以安全地度过目前的危机，那整个星球就会获得提升。那请问师父能不能大概描述一下整个大转换会经过哪些过程？会有很明显的改变吗？比方说那个会有3天的黑暗期，或者是我们需要做怎么样的准备吗？谢谢师父。
不客气，不客气。Mr. Wong, thanks for your good question. If we can save the planet and all species thereof, then it is excellent. That is, if all turn to life-loving diet, the vegetarian diet, then we will continue to live and enjoy the prosperity, long life, peace, and happiness for a long time, forever. And the world will continue to exist in glory and love like heaven. That is, if everyone become vegetarian and do good deeds. That's it. Only 2 things we have to do to save this planet. Vegetarian diet, doing good deed. That's all we have to do to be vegetarian, to do good. Very simple, very simple. If not, then we cannot save the planet. And it is, I hope not, but it's likely that 2/3 of the population will vanish, together with other species like animals, trees, mountains, rivers, beautiful scenery, etc. So if not, then the survivors will perhaps learn the painful lesson and awaken to new direction in life. There will be more tolerance. They will be more tolerant, more kind, and frugal. And they will treat the earth and all beings on earth with more respect, love, and protectiveness. If, however, destruction does occur, then there is nothing we can do to prepare for the great coming upheaval. Nothing we can do, except to rely on God's grace and our virtue. We have to protect ourselves only by being virtuous, by being correct, kind, and loving, and forgiving. We can only protect ourselves by protecting others, human and animals alike. To human, protecting them means reminding them of the noble way of life. That is, refrain from all harm to self and others, including animals and the environment. Strive to do all good according to heaven mandates, helping each other and forgiving at all time. 2 things only. Be a vegetarian, do only good deeds. Very simple. Be a vegetarian, do only good deeds. Just being vegetarian and do good deeds. This is the best we can do for now and for all time. Whether it will be the same or it will be darkness for 3 days, for 3 months, or forever, that depends on humans' reaction to the present continuous warning from heaven and earth. We've been warned from all sides. It is time that we take heed now and return to our natural loving self. Manifest our love outwardly by protecting, respecting all lives. In action, meaning again, being a vegetarian, abstain from all animals' product, not just food, but all animals' product. That is a true vegetarian. So, just two things again, being a vegetarian and doing good things for others and for ourselves, of course. But doing good things for others mean doing good things for ourselves, because we are all one. And whatever you do, you will reap the reward. So if you do good, you will have good reward in return. So for those who walk the way of love, that is, being a vegetarian, be a good human, they will have heaven's mercy and protection. There's nothing else we can do to prepare if the great destruction do occur. Only two things protect yourself: being a vegetarian and doing good deeds. Is it simple or not simple? Tell me.
Simple, Master.
Simple, Master.
Is it doable or not doable?
Yes, very doable.
Is it doable, right? Everybody,
Yes.
tell me that we can do.
Yes, we can do it.
Good, good. Good people, good people. Yes. Very simple. Being a vegetarian and do anything that is good for others and for ourselves. Because right now we don't have time to talk a lot, to preach a long-winded sermon. So I tell you, concentrately, precisely, only two things. No matter what religions you follow, no matter whom you revered, two things you do that pleases heaven: being a vegetarian, doing good things to others, including animals. Thank you so much.
Thank you for providing with such a wonderful solution.
Yes, it's simple.
接下来要发问的是梁山有机农场主人陈吉富先生，我们就替陈先生问问题。
好，
我们一家人经营有机农场10多年，一路上走来很辛苦，也有一些农友因为经济上无法平衡，因此放弃有机耕作。一般传统农业要用大量的农药和化学肥料，对环境和健康都造成伤害。我们需要政府和民间更多的支持，请师父帮忙呼吁，让更多人能重视这个问题。
First of all, I would like to thank you for holding on so long, more than a decade, and doing what you're doing, meaning organic farming, which is very good for the health of the people, for the health of the animals, as well as for the health of the planet. We thank you so much. Please continue to hold on. And I would really like more support for organic farming, for sure. The government, I think, should support and encourage the public to buy and use organic products for health and a planetary benefit. In our group, and I myself, we use as much as possible organic produce. And I hope in the future more organic farming will spring out from everywhere, every corner of the planet. It is good for the environment and health of the people. Everyone should be made more aware of these facts, that organic food is healthy for human, animals, and the planet. We have tried to give people this info from books, talks, seminar flyers, but everyone could do more to help. And the government, of course, the government is the one who are in power. to do anything similar like this. So they should offer subsidies for this organic farming so that to encourage them and to help them to continue their noble mission, to help them, to enable them to continue to serve the public in such the excellent way as offering a healthy, environmental friendly, planetary protective food such as organic farming. The government and the people should see this as a means of preventive health care and green project. Therefore, the organic farmers deserve help, encouragement, and even financial subsidies or help in any way possible. I hope it will appear like that in the future in our country. Thank you, and please continue. Tell him to continue his noble job. And by the way, we also want to thank all the organic farmers around the world for sacrificing their financial gain initially in order to produce what they believe is the best for human, animals, and the planet. Please, everybody, try to buy organic products to help them as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you for addressing that issue, Master.
You're welcome.
接下来要问问题是中华 UFO 科学会理事长、台湾代表考古学家、台北医学大学云林科大世新兼任教授、台大医学院特约讲座教授、财团法人台湾生物科技开发基金会董事长、台湾日月同心有限公司产品技术顾问江晃龙先生。
师父好，我是业余研究 UFO 外星人我们今天谈很多健康的问题，其实灵性的提升可能才是最根本的。师父在《了悟健康》这本书的第一个章节就提到，要开展身心灵全部潜能，要进入整个宇宙的能量的宝库。我为什么这样讲呢？我们现在推动素食的观念，不要吃肉，可是我们看到前几天牛肉大举进入台湾来，还举行吃牛肉的比赛。让整个牛肉的价位一直在下降，你无法叫我们的政府停止牛肉进口，因为这是有关政治的问题跟国际贸易的问题。你唯一的方法只有告诉这一群生产牛肉大举倾销全世界各地的这一群人，告诉他们你们这样做是不对的。
是
人类的灵性只有整个提高才有救，否则会像师父这本《了悟健康》28页所提到的，火星人怎么灭亡的？火星过去有生命，因为破坏生态跟今天地球人一样，所以火星表面的生命都灭亡，就躲到火星的内部，为数剩下非常的少，这是非常重要的。所以在这边讲的说，怎么样拯救地球？第五个方法是祈祷。很多人问我为什么要祈祷？祈祷是发射电波，告诉比我们高科技的这些外星人，跟他们讲，我们地球人自己要救自己，可是我们能力不够，我们很诚心自救，请你们来帮我们忙。就好像师父跟野生动物相处得很好，野生动物如果要拜托师父的话，一定要放置电波，你丢好多东西给我吃，对不对？然后我们要拜托外星人来帮忙我们的话，一定要不断的祷告。那他3不5时可能会丢一个好东西给我们。那师父既然能够跟野生的动物相处得那么好，那么可能要教我们怎么样比我们更高等的这些宇宙的生灵来相处。因为据我所了解，整个太阳系的每一个星球都有外星人。就像师父讲的，美国登陆月球为什么看不到外星人？因为它是一团能量体，是一个透明的能量体所以我们第一个问题，我们怎么样跟宇宙的生灵相处？第二个是说，根据师父所了解的，整个宇宙的生灵目前生活的水平到底是怎么样？请跟我们指示，谢谢。
OK， 很有意思。你有没有看到 UFO 啊？
对看过。
有哈？
有看过。
哇哦，那个就 very lucky， yeah。
Thank you。
我也有看到一次呢，在美国。OK， 有关第一个问题 how can we live peacefully together with other beings in the universe? Very good question. You see, Mr. Chiang, first, we must live peacefully with each other here on our planet. Then in the future, others from different galaxies will openly visit us and make friendly contact. Before that, I'm afraid they might stay away. And for now, they rather stay away to be safe. They are afraid of us. Because as I told you in the other seminar the other day, last week, yeah? Even the saints who do no harm, who come to our planet and teach us good things, and logically speaking, they do only good, they say only good things, and they speak our planetary languages even. And even then, we have killed them. We have harmed many of them, most of them, in the past. So up to now, any living beings from other planets are a little wary of us and trying to keep their distance. We only have to be vegetarian and to do good things. Be vegetarian and helping each other. That's all we need to do. And the planet disaster will cease to exist and cease to zero. All the disaster, including natural disaster, are man-made. Man-made in a sense that it is produced out of the negative energy that we have generated for centuries or millions of years. As we sow, so shall we reap. If you do some bad things, the bad consequence will return to us sooner or later. So we don't really need aliens, to be honest. And even if I pray for them to come, I can do that. Or we can do that. We can pray together and they will be touched and they will come. But what will they do for us? They will tell you the same. Okay, just stop killing each other. Stop harming the innocents and doing good things. And then maybe we can help you. So in order to have their help even, we should be good first. We should be up to their standard. We should be in coordination with the universal energy, the loving law of nature. We're violating it time again and again by killing each other, by killing our co-inhabitants, by destroying needlessly the resources of the planet. We are exploiting it beyond imagination, beyond reparation, beyond endurance, beyond the limit capacity to reproduce and repairing of our patient, beautiful, loving planet. So just do the two simple things and we don't even need anybody to help. You don't even need to follow me. You don't even have to change your religion. Just be vegetarian and do good. That's all there is. How difficult can it be? It's very easy. Every child can do that. And we are big, we are adult, we understand, we have intelligent power, we should do it. It's very easy to replace that piece of meat with a piece of vegetarian protein. It tastes similar, it's the same, it's nutritious, it's better, it's healthier. And we save a lot of energy, a lot of nutrition, a lot of medicine, a lot of health problem, a lot of heartbreak. Just to replace that piece of meat with tofu or any other vegetarian protein. Nowadays we have plenty. Now for your second question, just to tell you for your information, yeah? Just in our galaxy, okay? The universe is big. I'm just talking in our galaxy. It's nearer, it's easier. And that's enough even, because in the whole universe, it is a similar replica of our galaxy, more or less. So in our galaxy alone, there are countless of planets similar to us, yeah? Similar inhabitants like us here on Earth. Most of them have higher living standards than ours. Flying cars or such instruments are very common and normal for their lifestyle on those planets. Hence, no petrol needed. What luck, huh? Over there, they don't even care about that. They are all vegans. You know, those higher developed planets, they're all vegans, meaning vegetarians with no touch of animals product, no trace of animals blood on their diet. And they live purely by love and the power of the divine. They are always in communion with the divine and at peace within themselves and at peace with one another. They travel by thought, yeah, and even individually also, by flying belts around their waist or just a disc under their feet, or even something in their hand or around their body, for example, yeah. Just push a button and they go. That is physically. I'm talking about physical planet, huh? I'm not talking about invisible planet like a higher dimension of spiritual beings, no. These highly developed spiritual beings, they don't even need any disc, any belt, or any UFO, huh? I'm talking about physical planets, similar to ours, yeah? They have UFO, of course, you know, they have the disc that they can fly together, they have flying car, they have individual flying belts, flying discs, etc., etc. Different planets have different developments and different things to offer to people, yeah? So in most of such highly developed world, people do not toil for food. They don't have to work for a living. Least of all, having to kill any living being to eat. That is for them, is below dignity, beyond imagination. So their nourishments are simple and few. Some do not even depend on food to live. The citizens of those highly developed planets contribute what they like and what they are able to do for the common good of all, without payment or reward. They all work together in peace, in perfect understanding and cooperation. There's no competition for a higher job or better promotion the way we do here. If there is any competition at all, it would be just for pure entertainment and pleasure, just done out of love. And the leaders are revered absolutely and selected by virtue and capabilities, and not by campaign or publicity. They don't need to spend any penny to advertise for themselves or go in from one city to the next to tell people how good they are and so on and so forth. Because in such a developed planet, everyone's moral and mental standard is transparent by their shades, intensities of light that surrounding them, and everyone can observe it. So, if you are good and virtuous, the light around you will be bright and colorful and beautiful. Everyone will see your virtue inside out. There's no secrecy, no shadow, no hidden agenda. There's no amassed wealth and possession, because each one of the citizens of these kind of societies manifests what he needs according to his or her own power of merits and virtues. In any case, their needs are few and they are satisfied from inside, so there's no greed and desire for outer fulfillment. Everyone feels they have all that they need. Even if they don't, then there is a common store or common area where everything is available in plenty and anyone can take anything they need without question. There's no guards, no locks, no condition for this kind of common store. Mostly the people, if they ever need, in some society they do need, some societies they don't, but mostly if they ever need anything from that common good storage, then they just take it so that they can complete some task to serve the common good of all, not to amass anything for themselves or for their own desire even. So because they are always happy, and they are connected with their divine nature and that of the universe. If somehow we have the fortune to know this kind of planet or this kind of developed being, then the happiness and peace of that planet or of those people will make us feel such an ache to be there and not care so much for the gain and blame of this world. We will just leave this world any time if we have a chance to join them. But as we are not as developed as they are, spiritually, mentally, and psychologically, virtually, some of us are not. So we cannot be so close to them, nor that we cannot join them, nor that our planet could be ranked as one of them. So they are waiting eagerly. They've been transmitting messages to us that we should develop more so that we can catch up with the whole galaxy system, and that they're always standing by to help us to elevate our level of spiritual understanding and mental capability as well as technology. But they have only been standing by because we are not ready. And they will not force their will upon us either. They are waiting and waiting for us to be ready. So long as we do not choose to live according to high universal standard, we will have difficulty in finding peace within ourselves, much more so with other beings in the universe. We will be out of touch with our neighboring planet's citizens. Thus, we do not know their existence. However, it's not difficult to change all this. It is easy. It is easy to bring our dream into reality. We will just have to return to our original loving self, because that's what we are. We are love. We are divine. We are compassion. We are all the best in the universe. It's just we forget. And consuming meat, taking wine, bringing intoxicants and drugs into our body will only help us to go further and further and further from the very peaceful world that we so dream of, that we so much want to live with. So please just turn back, forsake whatever that burdens our hearts, and embrace a noble life that we envision a peace, loving being should live, and live that life. We must live that life. We should not dream about it, we should live it. Whatever we imagine heaven should be, we must live it. Then the planet will be heaven. We imagine that heaven is a place for peace, love, cooperation in all beings. That's what it is. And if we have peace and love for all beings around us, then our place become heaven. It's so simple. Okay? We have been told since thousands or millions of years how to achieve that heavenly vision. But we haven't done it. Not completely, maybe a little partially. So if some of us forgot, I take the privilege to remind you again. Very simple. Be a vegetarian. Be loving and kind. Be forgiving. And if possible at all, be a bearer of light. Meaning, be enlightened. And if you don't know how, I can also remind you to be enlightened. Or our association member can help you with that. Or I'll go find any of the enlightened person who is willing to help you. But even if you're not interested in being enlightened at all, just be vegetarian, doing good things, being forgiving. That should be absolutely enough. Yeah, to safeguard your life on earth and to safeguard a place in heaven. Everything else will automatically follow. All the goodness, all the virtues will follow after that. Vegetarian, do good, forgive. Thank you.
Thank you, Master.
接下来要提问的嘉宾是新泰园艺术工坊设计师江玲君小姐。
师父你好。
你好。
我只有一个问题，而且这个问题比较没有那么严肃了啊。那我想请教师父的是，你如何常常去保持一个年轻的心？是不是因为你常常保持这个心灵的宁静，以及就是跟这个万物就是野生的动物在一起，所以就造就成说，你给动物的爱是一种呼应，所以让你的心情以及你的外表是这么年轻呢？谢谢。
That's the best question so far. I like it. I like it when somebody say that I'm young and beautiful. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Still very beautiful, Master.
I like to hear that more often. Mrs. Chiang, you see, maybe all that you listed and more. And meditation and guilt-free lifestyle and vegetarian diet. I really don't know how I stay young, or am I still young or not. I'm too busy to even think of those things. But if you think I'm young, then I love to hear that. I'm just joking, yes. The outer appearance actually doesn't matter so much. Because we live in this world, we would more or less be influenced by our environment and collective atmosphere and the negative or positive energy of this world. And so much negative, so much, sometimes outweigh the positive. So we get old, we get sick also, like everyone else. Because as long as we live in this world, we have the so-called collective share of the burdens of everyone else. And it's called sympathetic response. If we love someone, we sometimes share the pain and sorrow of their fate. It's often happened like that. Even physical pain, emotional pain, we automatically share with someone we love. And I love all the people. Nevertheless, our real self is forever young and live eternally. So I'm not worried about staying young or not. But thank you for your compliment. I really like that.
谢谢师父。
谢谢。
Still very beautiful, Master.
Thank you, thank you. You know, it's a camera. The camera that makes you look beautiful. And the clothes, yeah? The clothes that I design make me look beautiful. It will make you look beautiful too. And I have taught you how to make yourself beautiful. I have. There is even a DVD for that. Isn't that so? Yes, okay. So if you want to look beautiful and young, go look for that DVD. I have no secret. I don't keep anything for myself. By the way, you know, you should bless yourself, have good rest, eat vegetarian, relax with yoga, meditation, or prayers, yeah, and treat your family with love. Then you have a loving family that helps you to stay young and happy also. And if you love an animal, have an animal or two, they love you, no end, that make you also happy. Yes. And do some exercise, yeah? Yeah. And now and again go out with husband, put on some makeup. It's very simple. I have taught you how to make yourself beautiful in just 3 minutes. Okay, thank you. Everyone can look beautiful and young. Put some cream on when you go out in the sun, okay? So the sun don't burn your skin. Yeah, and put some cream at night to protect and to nourish your skin. All this is helping to keep you young and beautiful. I mean, partially.
接下来是最后一个问题，是由熊宝贝画室艺术创作者苏淑敏小姐所提问的。
师父你好，身为一个艺术创作者呢，我认为你在《高贵的野生》这一本书里有很多照片呈现出来，就像我们目前看到印象派那些大师笔下的名作一样，非常漂亮。那在这边呢，我有2个问题，我想请问一下师父。第一个问题是，请问通常你在什么样的一个情境之下会激发你想要创作？那第2个问题是，你的作品甚至你的照片常常会触动我想要创作的灵感，请问我可以以你为题材来创作吗？比如说，当我阅读你的著作，那一本《我的狗宝贝》下册171页的时候，我强烈感受到恩宠2个字，那种纯净的感觉会让我很强烈感受到上帝疼爱我们的恩宠，会让我忍不住想要动笔画下来。谢谢。
Thank you. Good for you. I'm glad that you like it and that my artistic creation helped to inspire you. To answer your question, number 1, under what circumstance that I feel inspired to do artistic creation. These things just happens, yeah? I do not go to any length or anywhere to search for inspiration. Sometimes it comes unasked, unexpected. Others due to outer stimuli, like many artists have this luck, yeah, this chance. When we see something beautiful outside, we feel stimulated, we feel inspired to create something of our own, or to record the beauty of nature that we have just witnessed and share it with others. However, as my life, you would know, busy life, sometimes I'm quite inspired, but the moment passed because there are so much obligation, physical work, mental work, and spiritual work to take care at that time. So later, the inspiration is lost. Or maybe I have other workload again and then no chance to retrieve it. And you're welcome to do as you please, yeah? That's your second question. You do what you please. You paint what you want. You base your inspiration on whatever pleases you and make you happy. As long as it doesn't trouble anyone, why not? And you just want to offer the world some pleasure, and that should be so. You are in a free world. So express what you feel like. Good luck and much joy in your artistic vision. And thanks for the compliment. I love you.
We love you too, Master. Thank you for your inspirations.
You're welcome, love. Are you happy with my answer, love?
Yes, Master, she is very happy.
Good, good, good. And continue to do what you like.
师
Yeah?
傅，谢谢，我爱你。
谢谢师父，我们的问答部分就到此告一段落。最后，是不是请师父为我们做一个总结？
我的总结就是祝福大家出去喝茶、吃饼干 and enjoy the rest of the beautiful day. I thank you, all of you, for being present, for being supportive, for being diligent organizers for this event. Out of your love and concern for the planet and all beings on this planet. May God bless you. May God bless your loved one, your family, your friends, and all your noble intentions. May love overfill Taiwan. My God bless Taiwan, because I feel you are trying hard to be good. You're trying hard to be vegetarian and encourage everyone else to be vegetarian. Even your government is taking lead in this. I thank them for their leadership in this noble endeavor to save the planet. I'm looking forward to see more and more of your co-citizens to walk in the same way that you do, to walk the way of love, the way of compassion, and together we will be able to save the planet. I hope Taiwan exists forever so that I might have a chance to come back and visit you and your wonderful people in your beautiful country. God bless Taiwan. God bless our planet. Please do your best to save it.
谢谢师父。最后我们要说的是 ，Master, we love you.
We love you, Master.
I love you. Thank you all. Thank you all. Be blessed and be loved. So long. Be a vegetarian. Be loving and kind. Be forgiving. And if possible at all, be a bearer of light. Meaning, be enlightened.